Hey everybody, Deuce Stevens here again. This is going to be a quick follow-up video to the review I did on the Cimarron 1887, their brand new import. Real quick, some things I didn't cover in my first video. These are imported from China, as the original IACs were as well. But just get that out of kind of right out of the gate. I was a little unsure of where they were coming out of. I was pretty sure it was China at the time. And I now have done a little research on who was manufacturing them. And that is the case. So do what you want with that information. So the big question that came out during my video as a result on social media and the SASSwire was how many rounds will the gun actually hold with the action closed on an empty chamber? People are asking that question because the 1887 is now legal for use in wild bunch action shooting, which is another offshoot of cowboy action shooting. Don't kill the messenger, but it is. Sorry. So, yep, wild bunch and cowboy action shooting are all done under the SAS flag. And that's also why I think this is one of the cooler options available, because if you think about it, that makes this gun legal for everything and anything, okay? It's legal in, for example, if you shoot frontiersmen, cap and ball. It's legal in B Western. It's legal in all the frontier cartridge categories. It's legal in all the age-based categories. It's legal in classic cowboy or classic cowgirl if you shoot those categories. So this pretty much is the one gun that will cover all the bases for you, including wild bunch, especially with what I discovered and found out today. So basically what I have here, real quick, just to answer a few questions, here's the follower on the Cimarron 1887, and here's a follower out of an IAC 97. Okay, a lot of guys, the simple answer was, well, why don't you just put a Wild Bodie Tom 6-shot conversion in there and go to town? Well, the followers, although they look similar, the nose of the follower is different. As you can see, there's quite a bit more bevel on that follower than there's on the 97 follower. And the follower does play a major role in how these guns run. So I'm going to stick this in here real quick and show you just how much mag spring. In the video, I could only get 5 into the tube, 1 sitting on the carrier for a total of 6, but then the action would not close because when you close the lever, it's pushing the shell back up into the magazine. So the action would not close. It was too tight. So in its stock form, this is how much spring was sticking out. Not a ton, but quite a bit. Okay, I kind of cross-reference with one of the foremost authorities on 87s today, who is Fireball. And nobody knows more about the 87 than he does, both running them and fix them and whatnot. And although he is retired from working on them on a commercial standpoint, he still knows an awful lot about the guns. So I wanted to ask him about mag spring pressure and how it affects how the guns run. So his answer was just clip a few coils and see how it does. Well, I had this other spring that came out of an extra Norinco 97 tube that I had. So I figure I'd clip that one instead. Not that this spring that came in the gun is anything special, but at the time being, I just wanted to kind of preserve it. So I clipped this spring, and as you can see now, I've got less sticking out of there, obviously. I'm going to quick install the mag plug here. And this is I'm doing this video mostly because I can post a response and write it as well as I can, and at the end of the day people are still going to argue with it. So this is kind of a I'm going to show you instead of tell you type of operation, which seems to work better for some people, so especially when dealing with the internet. All right, I'm not going to put the barrel band back down because it's not going to make any difference. So I've got 6 dummies here. These are loaded to factory spec. These are loaded off of a Federal Subsonic hull. 2, 3, 4, 5, And so I got 5 in the tube, 1 sitting on the carrier, just like that. Okay, I'm going to close the action. Action closes fully. Lower the hammer. So I have an empty chamber with 6 in the gun. Let's see if they feed okay. Yep. Seems to work. So with some slight modification, either installing a new spring or clipping the original, which is going to be a little trial and error, the gun easily holds and feeds 6 shells reliably in a form that makes it legal for wild bunch action shooting in SAS. So hope that answers any questions. Thanks for watching.